Hi guys, this is a demonstration of how to navigate through SewArt embroidery software. So hopefully you're able to download the free trial on your computer. Go ahead and double click it to open it up. I'm going to go to the help menu to help topics. Again, we usually use SewArt in our classroom, which is a little bit different. I love this free software. I think it's really great and it makes it really easy to take drawings you already have and turn it into stitches. The one in the classroom has like a little bit more capabilities as far as like moving around vector points and things like that. But since we are on COVID-19 right now and hanging out at home, let's take advantage of SewArt and use that. Okay, so anyways, I definitely recommend going through this tutorial to familiarize yourself with some of the toolbars. What we're going to be doing is playing around with this paintbrush tool here. I feel like there was like a link that, here it goes. We're going to try to just create an image here. So it kind of talks about the paintbrush. You can like just do freehand stroke and draw whatever you want, or it can make it straight lines where you only draw straight lines. You can click and drag to make like a rectangle or same thing like a circle. And then there's different widths as well. So play with those functions and see if it, I don't know, does what you like it to do. I'm going to go ahead and click it right now. You can see there's some colors that pop up. Black is the default. And yeah, draw something simple. So I had like a little alien guy that I'm actually going to have you guys download. You could try to draw that guy, or maybe even to start, maybe just try like a star or something. I don't know. Here we go. So I'm just kind of drawing a little star. Ooh, pretty simple, right? And now it looks like it, oh, let me get rid of this. I'm going to minimize that guy. So it looks like it's too late to change my stroke. All right, hit that little guy. Floating, please. I said float. Hello. Float. Okay, but maybe not float. Let's see here. Okay, so floating is not an option for me. So I guess I have to make my screen bigger to have access to the bigger ones. Okay, so that's kind of the only bad thing I think about SewArt is that once you draw something, it's harder to go fix it. Like you can't like change it, but that's okay. So maybe if I just hit undo, it gets rid of it. And then I'll change to the thicker line and try drawing my little shape again. Cool. Let's try drawing that with the line tool, see what happens. I mean, just play with it so you get the feel of the choices here. I'm just trying all kinds of crazy stuff. Cool. Okay, so I kind of just practiced with that. Then I also want you to practice with our little, this fill region. It'll fill like a whole color. So maybe I'll pick something that's not black and just kind of just click in it. Oh, because it's all touchy and it clicked it all. Just kind of play around with it as well. I'm going to go back to help and look at help topics. And I kind of want to read a little bit about the pencil to see if that would be a good tool for use. It says you can use a pencil to darken your lines and fill individual pixels on the image. Okay, so maybe that's a good way to kind of go fix stuff later. Like, yeah, because maybe if I look, oh, I'm on the circle. Let's see, let me get out of this. Maybe if I do freehand, like if I just feel like, oh, it's kind of messy when you look at those, it's really pixelated, maybe this guy can kind of clean it up a little. So that's, I guess that's kind of nice little tool here. So this program, it's pixel based, where you've been working on Illustrator that is vector based. And the embroidery software we have in the classroom is also vector based. This is kind of neat to work with a pixel based embroidery software, I think. Okay, I kind of just want to clean everything off my board. See if we can get it, if it'll all go white. Let's get rid of it all. So I'm going to try drawing a star again. I'm going to do a black outline. Okay, and then I'm going to do a fill. Oopsies. Try that again. There we go. Okay, what's going on here? Fill bucket mode. Let me try again. Fill. Let's do yellow, seems fine. There we go. Clicking these little spots. Okay, so once we're done, we want to turn this pixel art into software to be embroidered. So you just click this little sewing machine guide, and then you have some choices about what kind of stitches you want. Usually just the fill's pretty much the basic that you would do. So I'm going to go ahead and just click that for the black, and I got all the black. And you know, they have like X stitch. This looks like some kind of variable with satin stitches. I don't really know what that looks like. I wonder if I can find some information to see on the internet what that would look like. Let's click it. I think you can maybe type in the length of the stitch. It's kind of like a longer stitch. X, I think, is more decorative. This will just outline the color and leave the fill blank. So I don't know, kind of play with those, but I don't really think you need to use all of those for this very beginning class. So I'm gonna place the X stitch, click it. Cool. Okay, I guess I'm done. I'll say okay. Yeah, I want to save it. So first has you save it as a TIFF file, which again is a pixel kind of based file. Just remember where you save it. I probably should have given it a name. And then it saves it as the embroidery file. So our home embroidery machines at home are .pes. Let's see here. And then our industrial machine is .dst. So depending what machine you'd use, that's the kind of file you'd want to save it as. So since I'm working from home, I guess I'll do PES. And there it is. There's our embroidery file. Now go back and hit the sewing machine again so you can look at it to see how it saved your stitches, and take a screenshot of this screen where I see your artwork and the way it was embroidered, and let's embed that to share with the class. I think that'd be really good. So, so yes, this is step one, just playing with your brush, pencil, and fill tool just to draw your art, and then convert it into embroidery to save with the class. So that's the end of this demo. Let me know if you guys have questions.